Okay, so you know what has been extremely stressful? This right here. I got these new TSP valve seat and seal combos. They're one piece. Let me show you. They're these guys here. And I'm replacing my original valve seal and seat. Came off very easily, so I'm putting these guys on. Yeah, I was consuming a tiny bit of oil, nothing crazy, but with how easily the rear seats came off and the seals came off, wasn't looking good for me. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. You guys can see that oil in the back cylinder there. So I was consuming some oil back here. The rest seemed okay. I'm still gonna change them out, but the rest seem okay. Okay, now that's out of the way. Here's what happened. The reason why you guys haven't seen a video from me in the last couple days is, number one, fixing the GTO. GTO, I had pretty much ripped some valve seals. I don't really know how, but I ripped some valve seals. So I got the new TSP one-piece valve seal and seat. So I installed those, which that's what you're pretty much watching. And yeah, so this should help with a little bit of oil consumption, and pretty much what happened was after the track, it would give me an intermittent misfire. So I remember telling you guys about, talking about fixing the PVC setup in the oil catch can for the LSA setup. That was part of the problem, but the other part of the problem was I had a few torn valve seals. So it was consuming some oil, and it was allowing the oil to go down onto the spark plugs. So what that does is fouls the spark plug. It also changes your fuel mixture. So, you know, I wasn't running the same octane that I thought I was running. So good thing I checked it out. Pretty much I got it all fixed. Next on the agenda is to route the new catch can. So I have a dual setup. These guys here, they're nice and pretty anodized red, and then I'm going to be making the bracket. So dual catch can setup. We got the valves all taken care of. What's good with y'all? What's good? Oil catch cans today. I did the valve seals yesterday. I drove the car yesterday a little bit. GTO's running amazing after the valve seals. I didn't even think I was gonna even notice a difference, but the valve seals made a difference. Yeah, the car ran a lot smoother, and yeah, so that's one less thing I gotta worry about, which I'm psyched on. Now for today, oil catch can, and I think I'm gonna try to route this this battery relocation. I'm going to try to relocate the battery to the trunk. Sorry about the lighting. Boom, there's some light. But we're going to try to relocate the battery to the trunk. I'm also wanting to get some sort of reservoir for the supercharger. So I would like to have more coolant capacity for the supercharger. Quest for 10s is happening. We're making moves, but right now I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to get some crack, aka Red Bull or something, and we're gonna get going on this car. Bruh, this is what I got. This is what I'm dealing with. It's making me a little too hype right now. This is like a pre-workout and a little bit of nothing. Yeah. I got a fat face. Your boy cleaned up, but I got a fat face. Anyway, guys. Alright, I'm super sorry. Catch can. Let's mount these things. So I kind of started the bracket for the catch cans, and let's figure this thing out. Alright, back to the subject. The subject is this car needs to get like a 10.9, so I think I need to add power, but I gotta figure out what it'll run without the power and get some tires to the ground. I had talked to a homie online. He wants to sell me some Race Stars and some ET Streets. I also talked to my other buddy who has the fastest GTO in Colorado. It was NA. He was running 10.3 at 133. I previously filmed him on a couple videos before, and he told me to do a bias ply, which I agree. So he told me to look at the Hoosiers. that's what I looked into as well, but really it's all about the moolah. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money because I'm not going to be using the drag wheels and tires often. As you guys remember, this car, street car, and I like to drive it on the street. Alright, with this catch can, you have a dirty side and a cold side, or dirty side and a clean side. Dirty side is the valley cover area, and then I would like to tie in both cylinder banks to one catch can. Sorry about that. So I would like to tie in both cylinder banks to one catch can, and then the valley cover and the intake to another catch can. And voila, that's your dual catch can. Just so you guys know, catch cans have to be higher than the valley in order for them to work correctly. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let me show you real quick. So this is the little aluminum bracket I'm making right now. I'm pretty much going to make it the top of the catch can probably about even right here with where my oil cap mounts to the head. So yeah, and then the top line will actually run up here to the supercharger, and then my bottom line will run over in here to the valley. Yes! I got the first one mounted, so this is what we're working with. Nice. See that? We got it mounted a little bit higher than the valley cover. So this is in, this filters the dirty side, and then it goes into the supercharger, so it collects all the oil from the valley cover, and then it cleans out the supercharger, so I'm not getting mad oil in there. So I'm super hyped on this, and it adds a little bit of color. So maybe one of these days I will powder coat the lid. That would be real sick, and get it to match the catch can, and powder coat a bunch of other stuff in here. Sound good. She sound good. We're all good. We're all set. Now all I gotta figure out is how to mount the second catch can, and then we'll start on the battery. But for now, just enjoy this nice little cam sound. One of these days I'll actually switch out this cam. One day. You see that smoke? It's kind of cold out here. It's May in Colorado, and it's supposed to snow in a couple days, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned for the next video, babies. We're gonna be moving that battery to the back, hopefully getting this reservoir. Hopefully by then I could be buying these tires, these wheels and tires. But we'll see. See if my bank account is feeling right, because you know how my bank account is set up.